Hey everyone, Mitchell Gould here, and in today's video we're going to integrate HubSpot with our Unbounce landing pages. So I'm going to go through the whole integration process. These are the steps I'm going to cover. You're going to create your form on your landing page and then create a HubSpot form, do the integration, and then do a test lead. So you can skip in the video if there's a particular section that you need to look at. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So first step is creating your Unbounce form. So I'm going to go into Unbounce here. And I'm going to go into this landing page. This is just a test landing page. I'm going to go ahead and edit the landing page. So I already have this form created. So it's first name, last name, email, and phone number. And if I double click the form, I can add some additional fields if I want. And I'm going to add some hidden fields. So we're going to cover how you can do UTM tracking and make sure that gets passed into HubSpot. So we'll do that. We'll create a hidden field here. And we'll go ahead and put UTM_source, and then we'll create another hidden field, and we'll label that field name as UTM_medium. So I've added those two hidden fields, so we'll click done. And as you can see, users aren't going to see those hidden fields, but those hidden fields are going to capture some additional data from our URL when we have those UTM parameters there. And it's going to pass it into the CRM, which could be helpful to track the source of where your traffic and where your leads are coming from. I have another video on UTM tracking that I'll put above, but just to review some of the common UTMs here, you have UTM source, medium, campaign, content, and term. Those are the UTM values you can use. In this example, I'm just adding UTM source and medium to the Unbounce form. So I'll go ahead and save those changes in Unbounce. And then I'm going to republish the page. And then next we're going to go into HubSpot. We're going to create the same form that we just did in Unbounce. So we're going to go to the marketing section and then go to forms. And then we're going to click create form. And we can do a standalone page, click next, and go ahead and start with that template. So we're going to replicate the exact same form that we created in Unbounce. So we want all those same fields, including the hidden fields. So we have the email here. We'll pull in the first name, last name, phone number, and also the hidden fields. So if you already have hidden fields in your account, you can search for them. So in this case, I have the UTM source created already. So I'll go ahead and add that in. And then UTM medium that we also have, I don't have that created yet. So I'll go ahead and click create new. And then I'll do a single line text. And then I'm going to label it the same exact way it's spelt in Unbounce. Everything lowercase UTM_medium. So we have that, and then we'll go ahead and click next, and save that. So for UTM source and medium, I'll also make them hidden fields. So I'll click the field here, and I'll make this field hidden by toggling that for both of those. So we have the same form details here, UTM source and medium, and then we'll go ahead and name this the Unbounce test form v1, just so we can correctly choose it once we're in Unbounce again. So I'll go ahead and update that, publish that, and then that's been published. So now we're going to go back into Unbounce here, and we're going to go back into the overview of the page. So this is where we're going to set up the integration. So we're on our test page here, and then we're going to go into the integration section. So I'll click integrations, and then we're going to click HubSpot. Now it's going to do the authentication. I've already set it up, but you'll be able to log into your account and choose the HubSpot account that you want to, and you'll log into your HubSpot account. You're going to choose the form you want to map to for this page. Now we can see the form we just created in Unbounce. So it's the Unbounce test form v1. So I'll select that, and then I'll click continue. And then this is where you're going to configure the field mapping. So we want to make sure that our fields that we set up in our Unbounce form map over to HubSpot, and all those details get passed into HubSpot. So we have first name, last name, email, and phone. Those are already mapping. And then for UTM source, we're going to click UTM source. And then for UTM medium, we're going to click UTM medium. So everything is mapping over on our Unbounce form into our HubSpot form. So you want to make sure the mapping looks correct there, and then you're going to click Save. So HubSpot has successfully been integrated. We integrated with the form that we set up in HubSpot. Now we're going to go to our landing page here that we have, our test page, and we're going to do a test lead. So just as an example here, I'm going to put the UTM source equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to add another parameter for our UTM medium. And I'll just do 555. So just putting some random numbers in here. But again, how UTM tracking works is usually you have your parameters set up. If you're running like paid ads, you'll set those parameters up in, for example, your LinkedIn ads campaigns. So once a user clicks a LinkedIn ad, they'll have a URL that will have the UTM source, medium, and any of the other UTM parameters or any other parameters you want to map over. So someone clicks an ad, that's what their URL looks like. It has all those parameters. Then our form, those hidden fields are going to read what's in the URL on your landing page, and it's going to track those values. So it's going to look for UTM source, it's going to see the value is LinkedIn, and it's going to store that in that hidden field. And then once a user submits the form, it's going to pass that in with the lead details into your CRM. So we have our parameters here to test, so we should see these values make it into HubSpot. So I'll click enter there so the page will read it. So now we'll add in some test details. So I just added some test details here. Now I'm going to submit the form. So I'll click schedule now, and it's saying it's been submitted successfully. So now we'll want to check and go into HubSpot to make sure that it made it in there. So I'm going to go back out of our form here, and we're going to go to CRM and then go to contacts. So you can see here we have the test lead that came through, the one we just submitted here. So I'm going to click preview to preview the lead details. You can see we have the phone number, we have the email. I've been testing multiple things here, so there's a lot of different emails there. And then we have the UTM source, we have the first and last name that came through. So we see the UTM source, which is great, that got passed through. We also passed in the UTM medium, but we don't have it in this preview. So to show the UTM medium here, we can click this little settings icon here, and then we can add in additional property to see. So we'll just add a property, and then we'll search for UTM, and we'll select medium, and then we'll click save, and then save and exit here. So now when we preview that lead again on the right hand side, we'll see UTM medium, and we can see 555, which was the parameter and the value that we sent over when we did our test lead. So everything's working properly. We set up our Unbounce form with the UTM parameters, the hidden fields there, and then we set up our HubSpot form with the hidden fields. And then we made sure both of those were published, and then we created the integration with Unbounce and HubSpot and selected the form that we made in HubSpot. And then we did a test lead, and it all got passed over. So if you have any questions on that, please put them in the comments section. I'd be happy to help you out there. And thanks for watching, and have a great day.